What's up, guys? Packed here today. We're starting the Steve Newman Worldwalker Perimeter Trail. I posted a video of this a couple years ago, and we're gonna do it the other way. So we're heading counterclockwise. See you on the trail. Game plan for the trip. So we're doing the entire loop. It's about 32 to 34 miles total. I'm looking to knock out about 10 miles today, and we'll be doing kind of a stealth camp. I don't know exactly where it's going to be, but there's not a convenient campsite at that mileage, so we're gonna have to check it out. Today's high is 71 degrees. Right now it is about 10:45 a.m. and it's about 55 degrees, so perfect for hiking. We got overcast skies. I think there's a low chance of a little shower later today into the night, and then tomorrow I think it's only going up to about somewhere in the low 60s. No rain for tomorrow. I'm planning to do about 15 miles tomorrow, so that'll be the big day. And then during the nights it's going down to like upper 40s pretty much every night, so it'll be cool for sleeping. Pretty good temperature for springtime, sleeping in the Midwest. Then on the third day I'll hike out whatever's left. It should be about 7 miles, so I'll probably get an early start that day, knock out those last 7 pretty quick. So all right, mile 1, woo, yeah. So the first mile was the approach trail. Now we begin chapter 1, the swamps. That's where I did my chapter 1 spiel. And through the first bit, I was like, you know, my feet are gonna get wet. I'll try to keep them dry as long as possible. It took about 3 steps, so I guess I don't have to worry about it anymore.
As long as he don't jump out from underneath of me, this is green as a board. The other 2 are bulletproof.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Sometimes they put this on the ground here, so yep, nice and easy. All right, coming down this way, you're gonna come to a creek. Got a campsite over there. And after you cross here, there's a good section of trail that way, and the Worldwalker trail is gonna go to the right. There's a green blaze marking that. For breakfast, I have 2 packs of oatmeal, a Cliff Bar, and a Justin's peanut butter packet. For lunch, I have 1 oatmeal, 1 Cliff Bar, 1 Justin's peanut butter packet. And then for dinner, I have like something. So I brought some rice, potatoes, green beans, like a stir fry that I made. That's already pre-made, so I can just open it up and eat it. And then the second night I have one of those rice sides. It's like a Spanish rice type thing, so I'll eat that on the second night. Main thing, breakfast and lunch, I want to be quick and easy. Like I just open up the oatmeal packet, dump some water in there, and just eat it right out of the pack. It's easy to pack away the trash when you're done, and you can consume it literally in like 20 to 30 seconds. So quick way to get energy, prioritizing kind of keeping moving and doing some miles. So I'm really interested to see how this trip goes, having already done this loop the other way. I'm interested to see how it's different, maybe if it's easier or harder. I don't really know, but back when about 2 years ago when I did the other way, I had a completely different setup. I was carrying a 5-pound pack, the Osprey Aether 70 liter, and I had a 3.5 pound tent, which was the REI Quarter Dome 2, and I had brought a camp chair and all kinds of things. So now I'm traveling a lot lighter. My full pack weight with all my food and water and fuel canister and everything and all my gear, including cell phone, before I walked out the door was 17.5 pounds. So that's probably less than my base weight was last time I hiked this. So I think it'll be an easier experience, but I know the terrain can just be really brutal at times. So it'll still definitely be challenging. I'm ready for it. So feeling good right now. This is one of my favorite things in the woods, is these logs that are breaking down into this rich red kind of composted matter. Go ahead and smash that like button if you agree. Hell yeah for decomposing trees. God, it's a beautiful day. Cloud cover, but it's like 70. Just perfect. Man, that is crazy. Look at that sign. All right, guys, here we are at Camp 2. So we started in the parking lot here, and we are right there. So that is supposedly 5.3 miles. And we're shooting for around right here. That'll be night 1. And then next day, night 2 will be like right here. It'll be a long day. And then 3, back to the start. All right, just leaving Camp 2, and the sun is out in all its glory now. So it is so beautiful. I'll bring her back. All right, so about a quarter mile after Camp 2, we'll come up to our first water crossing. We have Mrs. Dog up there showing us how it's done, and we'll take you along. A little catwalk is the start of the ladder. It goes kind of at an angle, and then right before the top, it goes straight up. So you're way up there when you hit that kink. I think that'd be the scary part for me. You know, you're already 100 feet up in the air. Maybe you can feel it kind of swinging back and forth a little bit. Maybe it's in your mind. And then that ladder goes from an angle to straight up. Yeah, that'd be scary. Exhilarating, but scary. All right, so just after mile 7.5 on the marker, we come up to a very developed road. This is called Risinger Road. So this is on the kind of the southeast portion of the lake, and an easy street cross back on trail. Honestly, the last couple miles are like really easy to follow. You just walk the path, just zone out. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Beautiful day. It's always great to be alive. and out here on the trail enjoying it, so hell yeah. Here's another one of those towers. Looks like those little nail looking things. This is how you get up to that catwalk. That's a real good view of straight up. Crazy stuff. So, I mean, the ladder's there for a reason. Somebody's doing it to maintain the thing. So probably approaching mile 8. Don't miss this little cutoff here. It's a real nice, you know, panoramic view. You can see a lot of the water, and it's just a peaceful place to hang out and eat a snack. So made it down to the water, and this marks about mile 9.5, 10 maybe. So I'm gonna chill down here for a little bit, guzzle down some water. I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I'll figure out where I'm camping. All right, guys, made it across, and can you believe it? Dry feet. So I was mentioning that the water was, you know, lowest I've seen this time around, and it's true. I've never made it across that dry before, so that was nice. There was a sign back there a ways that I got on video that said no camping. I know it's not allowed, but I also don't understand hunting, which is a problem. It looks like, to me, in Ohio, deer hunting and all kinds of other animal hunting have very specific times that they're allowed. So I don't know if, is it year-round where they're allowed to do it? I just don't want to be in a dangerous spot. All right, guys, so I took a seat. I have reception here, and I just looked extensively over the Ohio Department of Wildlife or whatever website, and I looked at all the different hunting seasons, and it looks like there's a fall and a spring, but the spring for like turkey is coming up on April 20th, and right now it's like April 4th or something. It's early April, so God, I feel like I'm okay. I mean, this spot is so freaking cool, and this fire is actually still smoldering just a bit, so somebody was here. Just trying to get a feel for the area. I'm not, you know, I'm not a hunter. I just don't know. It is an amazing spot, but just trying to not be too risky here. Yeah, I definitely could have pushed some more miles today, but I think that this is a good stopping point, and I'm feeling a lot better about this campsite. It is perfect out. It's like 70 degrees, cool breeze kind of thing. Good morning, everybody. It is 7:28 and it is 48 degrees. Time for some coffee. Yeah, what the hell. So one of the things I've found when making coffee is I used to boil the water. But the problem with that is I couldn't drink the coffee for, 10-15 minutes. And I had to sit there and wait for it to cool off. So what I do is I found that the perfect temperature is as soon as you start to see those little tiny bubbles on the bottom of the pot, before it boils, just the little tiny bubbles, it's done. Turn it off, boom, and it's like ready to drink at a perfect temperature. Got a steady little rain going. The weather kind of moved in a little slower, so originally it looked like it was going to be overnight, but it actually didn't start raining until 6 a.m. pretty much right before I was about to wake up. And looks like it's going to be off and on all day, so I'll tell you, the forest when it's raining is just amazing. If you've never done it, it's nice. So just going to enjoy a little rain walk. DSLRs and mirrorless cameras are great, but the fact that this thing is waterproof, this GoPro, I don't have to worry about it when it starts raining. It's really nice. And really, kind of take you guys along on some of the harder parts when the weather's not so great. But I remember when I used to take my camera out, as soon as it would start sprinkling, I'd have to put it in my pack and waterproof it and everything, and then sometimes the rain would stop. So anyway, just I'm gonna really start cranking it out now because it's a little chilly, so I want to get my core temperature up. Oh yeah, green blaze, follow the green. Oh yeah, follow the green blaze. Mile 13. So miles 10 through 13 have been really easy woods walking. There's been a couple little neighborhoods and stuff. And then right down here, mile 13, got a great water source. Little crossing goes right across. Okay, that one's funny. That straight pulled it off. It's just chewing it up. Mile 13 and a half. Been woods walking for the past 3 miles or so, and then all of a sudden, wow, That is a cool change of scenery. I've been really excited about hiking this part again. I haven't been here since my last hike of this perimeter loop, so this is going to be awesome. It looks like they've blazed it a little better, because man, I got super lost last time I was here to try to find that entrance from all the way over. You know what? I'm gonna take this middle path up here, I guess. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think of the best way. What do you guys think? That way or around the side? Looks like that one veers off to the right. All right, so I went around the left side and it looks like that was the right choice. I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to refer to my last trek of this. I'm gonna put that video from my last hike up above if you want to watch that one too. But there was no posts like that to guide you. I'm pretty sure this mess over here, I like bushwhacked through that for a while, like lost trying to find where to go. There was like another trail that didn't have blazes, and so anyways, I learned from that. That sucked. There were massive thorns in there. So anyway, just keeping on moving. Got some mucky muck. Really nice blazes over there. Somebody's been doing work on this trail, and it's looking real nice. It's been a joy to hike so far. Looking forward to the rest, almost halfway. Definitely one of my favorite trees. I gotta figure out what those are. Oh yeah, 14. Say the unofficial halfway point, kind of like Harper's Ferry on the AT. It's not quite halfway, but everyone considers it to be. Oh yeah. Nothing but wilderness out there, I tell you. Whoops. Okay, not quite. Here we are up in the northeast corner of this loop. I remember this part from a couple years ago. It's a big old cornfield over there. Out of the woods, doing a little road walk. I don't think this lasts very long. So I haven't crested this hill here yet, but I'm guessing there's going to be our water crossing down here. I'm just looking on the horizon and you can see all those sycamores. Usually those grow near bodies of water and, you know, streams, creeks, whatever. So we'll see. I think we're about to the most substantial crossing of the trip. And sure enough, here we are. So I'm gonna eat some lunch first. I'm starving. Then I'll take you on a trip across that creek. We'll do it together. This is what I'm gonna have for lunch. 2 oatmeals, Cliff Bar, Justin's peanut butter packet, barbecue chips, and almonds with soy milk powder. Yeehaw! Oh yeah, mile 21. Yeah. Making good time today. This is why so many people mention horses when they review this trail on All Trails or online. All right guys, just after mile 21, this is where we kind of pop out up in the northern part where you'll see the main campground and things start to get a little bit more developed. You hit the like some of the main East Fork roads that, you know, people use to go to the different boat ramps and all kinds of different stuff. Whoa, this is crazy. See, now I could take this path over here, but no, I'm a purist, got to stick to the trail. All right, so up in the northern part, eventually you pop out and you've got a nice little area to kick back, tons of picnic tables, eat lunch, chill for a little bit, and you're almost camp 4. So, you know, as early in the day as it is, I might chill here for a long time. Kick back and look up at the sky. Whole row of car camping spots, so you can reserve these. Car or RV or whatever goes right there. Got a little concrete pad set up the table. You have a water spigot. I think they call that shore power and electricity. And you got a picnic table and a fire pit. Pretty cool if that's what you're looking to do. After a little bit of road walking, you'll end up at the kind of the campground office. That's where you pay to reserve one of the spots. Now, as long as there's no coronavirus outbreak or it's like in season, you can go in there during your hike and get like an ice cold Coke, or I'm pretty sure they have different refreshments in there. Heck, you can even play some putt-putt. All right guys, here's a map. So we parked right here. There was 5.3 miles of campsite 2. Then we went to about right here, stayed the night. Then around here was that water crossing. And we are right here. And I think our campsite's like right around here. So keep rolling. Just after you pass the entrance gift shop there, across the street on the right, you see the Worldwalker Perimeter Trail. That's us. Let's get to it. So the couple miles after you hit the gift shop area is just awful. Worst trail conditions of the entire trail for sure. It's not ideal. It's low and swampy. Trying to hang on the edge here. Just a tip for you counterclockwise hikers. I'm gonna ping this position on the map. Just keep this in mind. When you come up here, you'll see red and yellow blazes. Don't go down that trail where the horse tracks go. If you go down this path, it's a bike path, you'll see a faint green blaze off to the side. So you're gonna take this road for just a second. All right, guys. Made it to the beautiful campsite number 4. I hate these 2 trees. They're like widowmaker trees. I'm always scared to sleep under them. But I'll find a good little spot. Good morning, everybody. It is 7 a.m. on Monday, April 5th or 6th. And we're just gonna start heading out. So we have a pretty interesting part of the trail that runs into the dam that supposedly the trail is always supposed to have gone across it, but it is literally impossible every time. It's like, 40 feet deep and raging type thing. So we're going to take the trail as far as we can. We may need to cut back and go a different way, but we're going to stick to the trail as long as we can. That's where I came out from. And here's where I'm heading. I remember this part. So yeah, that whole area around Camp 4, I just forgot. That whole place is just a swampy swamp of all swamps. It's just eaten up by horse travel and just low land. Man, it's tough going. All right, guys, just popped out of the woods, and that spot over there is in my first video where I ate those buffalo soy nuggets. It's funny how all these memories are coming back when I hit these spots, but everything's in reverse. So that was like right in the first day of my adventure, and now, I'm almost done. So fun stuff. Okay, guys, here's where the big literal fork in the road is. So that way goes to the roundabout that's just north of where the dam is. So it's up in the northwest side of East Fork Lake. This is where the actual trail goes. But the thing is I've never really been down this way, and it's gonna run into the dam eventually, and the trail's supposed to cross there, but it's literally impossible. So let's find out. Just coming down the path here, and this is called the Rock. This is just an awesome little tent site. I mean, you could pop a tent right there. There's not much room other than that, but got this little rock and a pretty nice overlook. All right, guys, so here we are. And you know what? We're gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna go over there, cross those rocks, run across there. Man, last time I was here, the last couple times, every time I've been here, I mean, it's been like so deep. Like right here, that's impossible. You'd have to swim, well, you'd have to swim across. But yeah, we're gonna check this out. Down here at another little part, this looks iffy. I thought maybe this would be a little better, but I tossed a rock out there and you can't really see the bottom, and sometimes the depth can drop off significantly just from one step, and you think the bottom's there, and you go to step down and it's 2 feet deeper than you anticipated. That could be it. So obviously my bailout is to bushwhack up here or just backtrack and go to the dam, so we'll make a good decision. All right, folks, we're gonna check this way out. Let's do it. All right, that wasn't bad at all. Let's get straight across here. All right, easy peasy. All right, second little crossing. This one's a little deeper, but I think I see the bottom. You want to walk sideways And trekking poles definitely help. Oh yeah. All right. Never thought that would happen. I've never seen it like that before. All right, we made it. Home free now. All right, here's the RC field where over there way off in the distance people fly their remote control airplanes. Pretty cool. The final push. And that's a wrap, folks. Hey, I wanted to thank you so much for joining me. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the trail. Until next time.